Okay, so I got everything prepped just like I said. We have everything. You have your top, your bottom, and your two sides. What I've done is I've actually cut the back of the package. So what you're going to do is you're going to take out a couple of these large Allen head bolts. So take two of them. What we're going to do now is we're going to start assembling. So grab the bottom piece. Easiest indicator is your Gladiator is up on the front. And as you can see here, what I've done, and you're going to pick up one of the sides, and again, if you pick that up and there's these tabs or these slots, that tells me that this has actually got to be turned over and put to the other side. So now we're all ready to start. So if you look here, there's some slots here for some tabs to go into. So those tabs will actually, these tabs here will insert into here, into these two slots. So let's do that now. So just like so, and just watching that you get that you actually do insert them. So there, I missed. So there you go. I've gotten them both in, and so now I can start putting the screws in, or the bolts. So just hand tight. So there's that. So now we'll go over to this other side. And actually, if you look too, another thing that tells you the front and the back, not only is the front, it's flat and smooth and there's nothing in there, it also has 4 holes which are going to be used later on for your cabinet doors. So again, let's go ahead and we'll do this. We'll put the tabs into place on this. Now we're going to grab 2 more screws, the large ones again, remember. We're going to put these in hand tight. You don't want to tighten anything down until you get the back pieces on, because the back is actually what makes it, that squares everything all up. Okay, so now we've got that one done. We can come around here. We can grab the top. So again, the top has the tabs again, and tabs here and here again. You're going to take these and just slide them into those openings, and you can do both sides. There we go. So now we got that. Kind of hold that in place. Grab yourself 4 more of those large nuts or bolts and install them hand tight again. So now that we have those all, so this is what you're left with. You got your 4 walls up. You're going to lift it up carefully and flip it back down. We're going to grab the 4 bolts for the bottom. Again, just make sure that the tabs are installed properly, and make sure that they are in there before you go tightening these up. So again, checking the tabs. Yep, we're good here. So now we can come down to the bottom, do the same thing. Check the tabs. Come to the other side, again, check the tabs again. It's very important that you do that just because it does, that's one of the things and how the cabinet keeps its stability. Okay, so now we've got these all sorted out. Now we go to putting on the back. So we have P4 and P5. P4 obviously is going to be the first one that you put in. So what it is that you're going to install this just like so. So if you notice, there's tabs here, there's tabs here, tabs here, and if you actually really look closely, which I didn't notice the first time I installed one of these, was that there's small tabs here, here, and here, which coincide with that, that, and that. So you do have to do a little bit of messing around, and the reason why I tell you to keep it loose, everything loose here, is because it really helps you with trying to line this stuff up and getting it in place. So you're trying to make sure that all 7 of these tabs are tightened up. So we've got them all inserted there. Really easy. Now we're going to grab the next one, which is P5. P5 then comes in. You lay it down the same way you did the last one. Line up all the tabs. There's only 4 tabs on this, but you want to make sure that you get them all in, and they kind of all just pop right into place. And all the little screw holes down at the bottom here will line up. So now we are ready to install the screws. So you open up the hardware package like we're doing now, and these are the small screws. They're the Phillips head ones, and we only need 3 of those to install the backing onto this. So you need a Phillips screwdriver, I always like to just get them kind of started on this one, and make sure everything is in place, and then I tighten them up. Sometimes these screws are a little tough. You have to put a little bit of pressure, but you should push on the back side when you do add that pressure, because you don't want to bend anything. So I like to start with in the middle and work my way out. So you can get that good and tight, but just be careful that you don't strip these, because these little Phillips head screws, they do like to, you can strip them quite easily. Okay, so now we have those. What we'll do is we'll go on to the next 2 Phillips heads, which are in the middle here, so 1 and 2. So when you do this, get the screw lined up, get your fingers hooked underneath and lift up while you're screwing, because what will happen is you can bend these quite easily. You can tighten those down right away. And sometimes these ones can be quite tricky. So there's your base cabinet's pretty much assembled. Now what we're going to do is we're good to tighten up all 8 of these large ones that I said to you we should keep loose. So what we'll do is we'll do that now, and then we'll flip it over and do the fronts. And you want these quite tight. Again, be careful you don't strip them up, because that's your integrity. These are your important ones that really do keep everything held together. Two more. Oh, we got these ones already. Okay, so let's flip this cabinet over. So everything's still quite loose, so we'll tighten these all up now. Alright, so your cabinet is now, I'm just going to turn this so that I get a bit of better lighting. So your cabinet is now essentially built. What we're going to do is we're actually going to put the back brace on now, because it does make it easier